Okay, welcome back to the videos. Let's say you've decided that you've looked into this a bit more, and after watching some of our videos, you've decided that it's going to be a lot of work for you to put in all this effort. You already have a business perhaps you're starting to build locally already or online, offering different types of service. For you to now go and take that and start all over again on Fiverr would be just insane for you because you feel it's going to take too long to build up the revenue and you don't want to be exclusive to Fiverr. So are there ways that you can leverage Fiverr to make more money? Well, the simple answer is yes. And it's something that very few people are actually doing. And it's crazy because there's really good money. And I'm not talking about just straight like for like. So let's say, for example, there's somebody on Fiverr that writes good, high quality articles. They'll give you two 500-word articles for a Fiverr, which is very cheap. And then you're selling 500-word articles at $7.50 per article. That means you're getting them at $2.50, you're selling them at $7.50, which means you're making a nice healthy profit. You're not paying the Fiverr fee because you're paying $5 up front for two articles. You're selling them at $7.50 each, so all you've got to cover is your PayPal fees. So you're making, a reasonable amount of money per article that's written, and you can give these people loads and loads of work and then directly be selling it through your website, not through Fiverr. The downside to that is, of course, you've got to have good traffic to your site. You've got to offer these services. There are other places, there's nothing to stop you, for example, going on the Warrior Forum and offering article writing services for $7.50 for a 500-word article, and then getting it on Fiverr for $5 and making $2 profit per article, as long as you find someone with good quality content. And that's the thing here. Wherever you do any of this, whether you're the person providing the service on Fiverr or whether you're buying it to sell somewhere else, you're just the project manager, the middleman, whatever you want to call it, the retailer, you want to make sure that your sources are good quality. Don't go setting up a Warrior for Hire, for example, a section offering high quality articles for only $7 for a 500-word article, and then someone places an order with you. You go to Fiverr and you order the pack, and they take a long time to deliver. And then when you get it back, there's loads of grammatical errors and the quality just sucks, or it stands out that it's just a spun article from some PLR pack. Because what's going to happen is your rating within the other site that you're advertising your services on will drop faster than a concrete block from a 600-story building. So, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Make sure that if you are going to set your business up that way, that you first of all spend a lot of time on sites like Fiverr, finding good quality providers and then utilizing their services. Things to consider though, again, is long-term, are these people around for just a couple of months and gone again? Poof, because if they've gone, you've now just lost your source of work. So you're building up a great reputation, and then 90% of your workforce just leaves because they're only doing it for 3 months to get a bit of cash to travel, and they're willing to, slave themselves to get that. But after 3 months or less, they've gone and vanished, and now you've just lost your workforce and your business starts to suffer. So, think about things like that and how you can perhaps set up deals with people long term and approach them to continue doing the work through the Fiverr system if that's what you want. But, think about these things. But let's say you've got a website site business where you're offering services to offline clients. So we actually have this ourselves where we do web design, we do marketing, we do videos. What you can do is to come along to someone like Fiverr and find some really good people and combine services. So don't just do like for like offers, actually combine them. And I'm going to talk to you about that for a second. Let's say you're offering, you do very simple web design. You'll do a web page for somebody, a one-page website for $99 one time, and then you charge them for hosting. So you're making a bit of money for the one-time deal, and you're making monthly commission on the hosting. Why not then, as an add-on service to those clients, offer them some extras, like we'll do you a logo for your company. We'll then do a 1 or 2 minute voiceover introduction video for your company, and then we'll also do you a nice logo reveal, so you can put all that on YouTube. It's a bit of free SEO marketing we're going to give you on top, and the price we charge this service is just an extra $100. So they've bought a website, they're now going to get a logo from you with all the PSD files and vector files so they can use it on all their branding going forward. They're going to get a voiceover introduction little video for included in the price. And they're going to get a logo reveal video as well to put on the front of that introduction video and to use as the little video on their website. A lot of companies buy that stuff for you because it's good branding for them. They can use it on their Facebook page. You could then continue adding more upsells, like we'll give you 1,000 followers on Twitter. We'll create your Facebook timeline for you. These are great add-on services. And the wonderful thing is, if I just show you here, we've talked about this lady earlier on. She's going to do your 2-minute introduction, and you tell your clients it's a minute introduction, obviously, so you can get better quality and cut the bits out that you want or whatever. So you're going to give them a good quality introduction. You're going to put some video with it. And then this person is going to take a logo that you've had designed, and I'll show you that in a minute, and they're going to create a nice little introduction video. This is actually just like a little Lego video. And you'll show the clients what they're going to get. And then you're going to give them the logo designed, and here you can see this person here creates logos, albeit they're quite simple ones, but they do logos for Fiverr. So, you know, for what kind of money you're paying, again, you show samples to your clients of the types of things you're going to design. And then when you've done that, this type of service, this is going to cost you, even if you spend a lot of money and you have to pay for this guy 3 times to get it right, you're going to spend $15. But if you're getting it right and you build up a relationship with these people, it's $5 for this, $5 for this, and $5 for this. That's $15. Let's say you spend another $5 on someone else to do the background video to go with her narration that you've decided to do, an intro about the company. You're going to spend a grand total of $20. This type of service you can easily sell. You can sell it for more, but you can easily sell it for $100 to your client if you're doing website design or something related. And you've just made an $80 profit on work that you didn't do yourself. Now that's a huge amount of money, and they're the services. You can start packaging that as a company and offering that, and then you could even outsource finding other people to get you leads to go and speak to other companies in your area, whatever you want to do to get new business, offering that package. Sell it as a package through the Warrior Forum, sell it to offline clients, have your own website, your own blog, on your Facebook page, YouTube, the usual channels, and then using Fiverr to produce the content for you, you're making a nice, healthy profit. So it's a great way to utilize Fiverr, not just as someone who's working, but to find a workforce that will create great quality services and products for you to sell to your clients at a higher price. And trust me, if you're selling $100, a product like that for $100, when you're competing in the marketplace, because you've been savvy enough to put this together, you're cheap in your marketplace, you're good quality or good value for money to a small business who's just starting up. They won't think to go and piece all this together on Fiverr themselves. They probably don't have the resources all the time, and they probably haven't even looked at it. So it's a great way for you to make extra income for yourself. So that's one way of doing it. The other thing you can do is you can go to freelance sites, or you can go to sites like Support Resort, which offers you programmers and writers and designers and all sorts of stuff. You can either pay them monthly or by part-time or full-time, and you can pick people up for anything from less than $500, but even if you say $500 to $800 per month full-time, that means it's costing you between $3.50 and $6 per hour for a good quality writer or designer or programmer. So what you're basically saying is, if you can get 2 gigs for your person who's working, so you're getting 2 gigs per hour, if you start building articles up a lot, you can actually get a good income. Half the time, one of the biggest problems that writers find when they're working on their own on Fiverr is they actually end up losing rating scores because they get so much work coming in that they can't physically finish it. So if you're the one project managing and you're bringing on employees to do it, you know you're always going to be able to meet the demands. But essentially, if you're getting 2 gigs every single hour, you're making, say, you're making $7.50 profit, and you're paying $3.50 or something to your writers. So you're making $3.50 or $4 profit per hour for the people that are doing the work for you. So now you're not doing any work yourself. You're just a middleman, and you're running the account on Fiverr and managing it and managing your workforce. And once you start to upscale, you know, if you've got 5, 10, 20 writers writing for you, and people, because you've built a massive reputation, you become a top-rated seller, you're getting so much work that keeping 10 writers busy is not difficult for you. You can be making $40, $50, $60 an hour just running a business that you're not physically doing the work, you're just project managing. And if you're looking at videos and logo design and web design, you can actually make more than that per hour if you really want to, and you sit down and find the right employees to begin with. I know somebody who's actually got a full-time writer through a Philippine job writing site. They've actually got an English degree, and they're paying them $2.75 an hour for the work. They don't sell through Fiverr, but they sell through another article writing site, and they're charging $10 for a 500-word article. So you might say that's exploitation, but at the end of the day, they're using what's available to them on the internet to make a profit and make money through article writing. So you can use something like Fiverr as the vehicle for you to make profit if you don't want to physically do the work yourself. And that's all I wanted to explain to you in this section, this video, that don't just think of Fiverr as a place to either buy services for yourself to use or to actually sell services where you're doing the work. There is an opportunity to run a business using Fiverr if you do it correctly. In the next video, we're going to talk about some of the examples of some high-rated people that have been used many times to give you a bit of inspiration and also maybe for you to hire for your projects.